Yeah, welcome everybody to an unexpected stream episode of not Sonic Adventure 2. It says Sonic Adventure 2. Well, I'm sorry, I lied. We're not playing Sonic Adventure 2. We're playing Chao Garden. So let's go. Let's go.
There is Adventure 2. There's only Chao.
There's only Chao. Now I'm gonna spend a good portion of every beginning of our playthroughs with a bit of backstory because I feel like I need to explain to people. A couple days ago, I found out Hyper Potions did an entire remix of the Chao races and all that stuff from Adventure 1 and 2. And it brought me back to the ancient year of 2003-ish, around that time. This game had come out for... I just saw your thing in the chat. Yeah, I used to play a lot of Chao Garden back in the day because Sonic Adventure 2 was my only game for like the entire year, and I had to make do with everything. Thankfully, I had a Game Boy Advance. It allowed me to take my Chao with me and feed it an incessant amount of food and play incessant amount of the two mini games that were available. But yeah.
All that with advanced.
What?
All that without the advanced games.
Yeah, all that with the advanced games. So, yeah, I had a lot of time invested with Adventure 2 Battle specifically. I never had a Dreamcast. This is literally, I think Adventure 2 Battle is literally my first real official video game ever in my life. Like that was mine. My first official game I played as a kid was Pac-Man, Pac-Man on the PC, like arcade Pac-Man on PC. Then after that was it Mario 3, and then it was I believe Adventures in Time, Pac-Man Adventures in Time, Midtown Madness, and then there's a bit of a blur I feel from that point. But in terms of console, the GameCube was my first legit console that my parents got me. Never forgot it. It was it was at the Costco near where I lived at, and they got the bundle with Luigi's Mansion. I didn't play Luigi's Mansion a lot until after I got my hands on Adventure 2 because I thought Luigi's Mansion was kind of lame at the time. Yeah, but I didn't start getting into Luigi's Mansion until like after I tore this game apart. Like it's a big funny thing though that I didn't play the Dark Story until years later, until I found out the internet was like, oh, there's this final story. And me being the goody two shoes, like, well, I don't want to play the bad guys. So eventually I played Dark Story, got to see the final thing. I was like, okay, cool. And then I grew up and I realized, wow, that was a pretty bad story. But between all that, I played a lot of Chao Garden. And for a while, it was only the beginner race that I did back then. Didn't really understand the whole concept of the Chao drives and the animal stuff. And when I realized that after you beat all the beginner races, you unlocked Jewel Race, Challenge Race, Hero and Dark. Party was kind of eh. I mean, Michael was the only guy that played with me on that one, and his Chows were severely underleveled because he did not know how to play very well. But hey, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, it brings us here to the Chao, and this is kind of just gonna like be a step down memory lane. I'm going to be playing the Jewel Race, Challenge Race, Hero Race, Dark Race, and that's it. Majority of these are going to be played with our with my my aptly named Cheese Chao, Cheese with a Z. Everything except the Dark Race. I think when we do Dark Race, I'm gonna have to switch to a different Chao because Cheese is a Hero Hero Alignment Chao, and they do not allow those Chows to participate in the Dark Race. So, if you guys are expecting high octane part for this one, no, it's gonna be my child beating other children after all these years of being in cryogenic hibernation. I'm gonna put him to work.
I won't ever believe that because I don't want him to die.
I don't know what that's referring to, but I hope you guys are ready for the screen.
Told you about him.
Oh, I forgot I had this one. Ganon. I got my Dark Chao Ganon. Severely underleveled. Cool. My dark garden full of numbskull. The golden Chao with a... Man, I forgot about all these children here. But over here, oh man, look at all these amazing Chao I did back then. We got gold here. I think he reincarnated, so his stats are really low. But if ever I decide to bring him back to level up, I'll probably get him back to max again. This bow over here, Shadow. I was raising him to be a Shadow Chao. For some reason, he has a red graphic around his chest. I don't know why. That's probably a graphical glitch, but that looks cool. Looks intentional. Then we got over here, Shattuck. You could tell what era this was when I named this boy, but this is like... this boy, look at those level 99 stats. Ooh. And then we have the boy Cheese. This guy here, he is my pride and joy, even though his stamina is not maxed out at 99. He is my first official Chao that the game came with in Sonic Advance. And he has been consistently my favorite Chao out of all these guys, just because he is amazing. I gave him the beanie over his head because that was like a super rare item, but if you were to actually look at his face, he has that, like, he hasn't had coffee eyes, which I love about the Chao, just because it's like Mondays, right? Kind of that. And then we got Sonic over here, another level 99 Chao, which is funny because this guy here, I really worked hard to get it, like, those Sonic spikes. The key to doing that was... What? Wait, what? Luz explodes? Something happened? Okay, well, I guess I'll keep on talking. I don't know what happened to explodes, but... yeah, the Sonic Chaos are pretty much the only way you can make them have that head is to constantly give items and stuff from both Sonic and Shadow alternatively, and that's the only way you're able to do that. They start growing the spines that way. You try at any point to mix it up with other characters, the spikes retract, and it's never a good sign. Never a good sign. And we got this one over here. This was kind of like a to-do list before I started leaving the game. This is a shiny blue Chao. It is possibly the most rarest and most expensive Chao egg to get in the game. And it was one of those things where I just grinded the game over and over and over, like the first stage, City Escape, just to get the amount of rings necessary to purchase it. Then we have Chaos Zero over here. This guy over here, interesting story. He is, I think, the first Chao that I had ever gotten in the game itself. And the reason why he's a Chaos Chao is that you need to have it reincarnate like twice. And then after that, anytime after that, when it does the cycles, you have to feed it one of every animal type in the game and do nothing else. So if you do that and you let it evolve after that point, it becomes a Chaos Chao, or like these type of Chaos. There's like 3 different iterations. You got like the demon looking one, you got this one that looks like a chaos one, and then you got like the angelic one. Seems like we lost explodes here. Whoops. Oh well. Anyway, going back, and after that point, that Chao can no longer die. Like, because Chaos can die in this game. Like, they can be faded away. If you're like abusive to them, you throw them a whole bunch around, and oh, that's probably why the red graphics there. It's because of the Chao light. Now that I'm looking at that. But yeah, you pretty much, when you do stuff like abuse it, it's going to end up, after it grows up, it will end up dying off, and you will never have that Chao ever again, which is kind of dark for a kid's game, gotta say. But you have to really go out of your way to have that happen. Otherwise, this Chao will never like go through the cocoon phase again. It is that way permanently. And I'm honestly thinking I would love to do that with Cheese, just to see if we can go through that entire cycle again. Because I know Cheese, this iteration of him has whatchamacallit, he's at the point where if I actually go into the garden itself, he will reset his stats. And I made it very clear I did not want to have that happen. So I am curious now that I'm older if I can just bite the bullet and let that happen and just go full on grind mode and get this guy to be a Chaos Chao as well. Definitely thinking about doing that. But I gotta go ahead and make some time because he has some pretty good stats. Hello Explodes, welcome back. Oh, we lost him. But yeah, so this is the hero garden I have reserved for like the high tier chows. You can only store maybe 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So yeah, these are pretty much like the hybrid chows or the highest bred chows I ever came up with. Explodes, if you're still listening, this child here, he is a shiny blue chow, one of the most expensive you can get in the game, which is why he's here.
Apologies.
Oh yeah.
But yes, I was listening.
Yeah, cheese is right here. So I'm actually, now that I'm here thinking about this, I'm actually thinking about making a series dedicated to the grind of possibly getting cheese to become a Chaos Chow, just like this guy here. Because I do own a Chaos Chow. I don't know if you blanked out by the time that I started explaining how this works.
I think I got the tail end of it.
I guess I'll just repeat in short. Like, the only way to get the Chaos Chow is one, they need to reincarnate at least twice. And the second time, you have to give him one of every animal in the game. Nothing more, nothing less. And then you just wait. You just wait for them to grow up, like evolve, like their second form. And then they're instantly one of 3 alignments of that type. Which is pretty darn cool if I do say so myself.
And one with at least 3 different forms.
Yep. And the cool thing is they can never die after that.
I know, I could try and do that with Nagashi, but I honestly never understood how this works, and I don't want to die.
Yeah.
I only reincarnate them so many times.
Well, they can reincarnate multiple times. The only sad thing about that is that their stats reset to 0, which is the reason why cheese. I don't know if I've said this to you before, but with cheese, if I were to go into the hero garden right now and just stay there for like maybe a minute, he's gonna end up resetting his stats. I remember that detail really clearly because he's at the age, he's like super old, so he's going to end up refreshing his stats again. Hey, what's up, Lightning? Hi. So that's why I'm thinking about maybe making a series where we just do the entire grind with him and get him to become a Chaos Chow too. What do you think of that one? Do you think that'd be worth our time?
Yes.
Yeah, because you know what? This could probably be Cheese's last run ever. Because once he resets his stats, he won't be as awesome anymore. So this is going to be Cheese's final return to the champion throne before he ends up retiring for a little bit and becomes reborn as a Chaos Chow. Actually, before I do that, let me go see what his age is. There's a cool way of figuring that out by taking him to the doctor. Let's see. It's been a while since I've done this. I gotta quickly grab him before he goes into that cocoon. Where are you? 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 Nope, he's not here.
That's...
Oh, there you are. He's sleeping. Okay, wakey. There you go. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, let's go take him to the doctor real fast, and then we'll see what his age, because that will determine the chaos. Let's see, fortune teller. Why is there a fortune teller in a school? Let's see. Okay, see the doctor. What's this? Your child is very healthy. Okay, medical chart. Here we go. This is what the... Okay, so he has a... Wow, D rank fly. Considering everything. Let's see. Your childlike... Oh, he's age 2. Times transformed 0. Okay. He has 198 wins, 31 losses, 0 draws, and he's a grandmaster. Okay. Swimming type.
Got every medal except the one he can't get.
Yeah, because they're racist. Okay, so for reference, we're going to bring the Chaos Chao and just see what his transformation list is, because it says times transformed is 0, so it's very possible that I haven't actually had him reincarnate once yet. So let's take a look at the other Chao here. Man, these guys here, it's been eon. Oh man, look at this guy flying like a boss over here. Look at that. Okay, put you down over here. Come on. Oh man. Come on. Wait. Pick up. There we go. Buttons, man. Okay, let's see. Also, I find it really adorable whenever they start getting excited and they go, "Oh yeah!" There's something about it, man. Okay, let's put you over here. Okay, let me see your child. Very healthy. Medical chart. Okay, so Chaos 0, neutral. Ability type is Chaos. Okay. Oh yeah, times transform. There we go. So he is. So in order for Cheese to become an OP Chaos Chao, he needs to transform at least twice. So he hasn't even done that once. Oh, look at this guy. 264 wins, 8 losses, 0 draws, and he's also a Grandmaster.
He's got medals.
Yeah, he got all the medals here. Okay, so we'll swap between him and Cheese, and possibly one of the other Chows, just to have some variety. But definitely Cheese we can work on. I'll probably have a little mini series dedicated to the grind when it comes just to getting him beefed up. Because definitely when we start the series out, it's gonna be him just reincarnating once, and then oh boy, that's gonna be a fun little mini grind. Okay, let's go right into the races, and we'll start with this here. Okay, so rule of thumb, we're going to be doing everything from Jewel Race all the way down. No beginner race, just primarily because Cheese Balboa. What was Cheese like doing his last stand before he loses all his power? Is he going to suffer a Samus where he just gets knocked out, loses all his abilities? So yeah, no beginner race, because if you look at beginner race, I'm just gonna use Ganon here as like a reference point. These are like super basic. We don't want to go ahead and wow, it even remembers. Okay, so this is what Cheese looks like without the mask. That's what he looks like. He has that like face. But I assure you, he is a bundle of sunshine. All right. Wow, even has like a record of each Chao before. Like this is what Cheese looked like before. He had like the bunny ears and all that stuff. Man, that's a long time ago. I'm gonna keep that for posterity. Anyway, so we're gonna not do beginner race. We're gonna go straight into Jewel Race and above, and prepare for a screensaver, because we're gonna be enjoying that. So we'll have the first one, Cheese. We'll go in like rotation: Cheese, Sonic, Chaos 0, and then Shattuck. Which I think Shattuck is probably like the most red stats. No, it's Chaos 0. Shattuck is only like super good in flying. And yeah, so that'll be the rotation. So we'll start with the boy Cheese here. We'll go from here, Aquamarine over here. As you can see here, I did a lot of stuff with Cheese back then. He holds the record holder for everything here. So Aquamarine will be our first one we go with here. All right. I forgot what these guys are.
Gonna look like Zora Link. And they shall all be fried by your beautiful boy. Or girl in the company.
I don't know every single type of like iteration of how to get these chows, but Oh, look at these guys. They pale in the comparison to him Naruto running. Look at that. Look at that. And I believe what was he, like a swim type? So completely curve stomping everyone. Look at how great that child is. See that? Knows his directions. Just realizes like a short course too.
Well, it's only the first one.
Yeah. Ah, man. So yeah, I used to put a whole bunch of hours in this game. Like a bunch of hours. And it was one of the things I had as soon as school was over with, I went right over here. And this is the last home stretch. Go, you can do it! You can do it! You can do it! Ah, yes. Yay, look at that. You re-won the medal again. Very basic idea, but man, this is something that Sonic Team should really just get on. Alright, with that being said, let's...
No, they never will.
Dude, they're sitting on a huge amount of money, possible money they could do with an app game. You know how many people would shell out money for a Chao Garden app game?
Yeah, but then they'd probably ruin it with gotcha mechanics.
To be fair, it's Chao, man. It's like, hey, we got the knights looking Chao. Now that I know what knights are, does it make sense?
Knights, Triola, Choco, or Whimperton.
Haha, look at that guy. He fell over like an idiot. I'm like one of those soccer dads that make fun of the other kids when they fall on their face.
Oh yes, climbing, the most useless stat.
Swimming?
So says the internet.
Swimming is the most useless stat?
No, climbing.
Oh, climbing. Wow, look at that. Just completely bypassed that water segment. Wait, wait, you mean whatchamacallit, isn't climbing tied to this power stat?
I don't know, but whatever gives you climbing is considered useful.
Because technically you need a really good power stat if you want to shake the fruit off the tree.
Well, if you look it up, people are gonna say climbing is useless.
Oh man, is there a reason why?
I don't remember.
There you go.
But I think it's got to do with the fact that it's almost never used.
I think
Even in designated course, it's barely used.
Well, I guess they're not a big fan of the climb ladders faster upgrade then. Alright, that's another one in the bag. Let's see. So now we're gonna give Shattuck a run. Okay. Periodot. Bunch of these medals here. Alright. I'll leave us a surprise for what type of Chao we're going up against next. Oh, a bunch of these discount Sonics here.
You're the one with the real Sonic.
See, mine's not even worried. He starts out sleeping. Look at that Naruto run right there. I also don't know what constitutes to tripping. Is tripping just random?
I think there's stuff that can reduce it, but it is mostly random.
Ah, Sakurai? Sakurai was watching this game and was like, I wonder if the next Smash game could use this.
It's a good thing it was re-released on the GameCube.
Yeah, right after Melee, he was looking for ideas. It seems like that's the only Chao that's giving Shattuck a run for his money. Because he actually has the same running type of animation. Because there's like, I think, 4 different running animations. One is crawling, the other one is like a little little jig, and then the other type of one is the group behind us, and then you have like the optimal speed, which is what Shattuck and this blue Chao are doing. So literally, if any of one of us trips, it's game over for the other one. Run! Run! Shattuck, don't let him win! Don't let him take the trophy from you! Win! Yeah! Yeah!
Well, I think this wasn't one of the trap holes stages.
Oh yeah, those. Where it's random chance.
Yeah.
Where somebody from Mario Party was like, I wonder. Hey, climbing up walls would help then.
It's barely even a thing. You could have 0 and you'd still be out in less than 2 seconds.
Okay, so that's Peridot. Now it's for Garnet. Looks like we're going through the Steven Universe elements here. Alright, cool. Now we have the beefy boys, the Chad Chows. All like the big ol' massive fists. And that dude in particular, number 7, that dude is super jacked. Yeah, you can see that one dude. He likes doing the brisk walk. Oh no! Look, he decided to go easy on them and take the long way. He likes psych. Look how fast he's climbing the wall. Look at that.
Honestly, if he had just basic climbing speed, he'd still would have won.
Yeah, and it also constitutes of this too. It's the shaking the tree.
Honestly, I don't even know if it does.
Well, it's using your fist, so there's that. There are times where the AI, and there's nothing against the Chao, but it's like the AI, they get stuck on moving to the moving away from the tree to go eat the food.
Yeah.
Look at him climbing, man. Oh, look at that awesome stat. Look at that. What was the first power stat? Oh, yeah, look at that.
You just wind up how you fit that.
Look at that. And Chaos Zero's like, ah, yeah, climbing stat for the win.
I did it, but it's totally cool.
I look at this, man. Seriously, just HDify it and make it a phone game. And if you feel like you can make more money, Sega, just make it its own game. Like, just call it Sonic's Chao Garden. You'll sell it because Sonic's name's on it, and kids love Sonic.
No, it's Cream's Chao Garden,
no,
featuring Sonic.
From the Devil May Cry series. And Knuckles. Funky edition. Alright, cool. Now we got this one, which is a whole bunch of generic Chao. So cheese fits in.
There's super green Chao.
Yeah, super green feet Chao. This is the random luck one. Hold on, let's see. I want to see them get bopped. I don't get to see them get bopped, but I know someone did. So someone got pained and off screen. Back as a kid, I used to think it was possible if a Chao was slow enough, they would fall down that. They get pulled by the current and just fall to their death. But that never happened.
Then almost would face a lawsuit.
Sonic would sue. Oh, that's a very cute thing too. The little Sonic. This tests how intelligent your Chao is. And if you're faced with a whole bunch of Chao that are just equally as smart as you are, the Chao has no other choice but to pick the wrong thing. Trust me, I've seen that. But my Chao is not stupid. He knows exactly what Sonic looks like. Wow.
I think intelligence is tied to either swim or fly.
Wow, we got a lot of people watching. I know there's not a lot of people like in chat, but there are a lot of people watching this. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 people watching. Wow. That's interesting. Wow, you hear a lot failure in the background? Those idiot chows. Go! You can do it! Don't fall! Oh, you fell! It's okay! Keep on going! You can do this! You got this! That's the cool thing about having all that stamina. And he broke his record by a couple milliseconds. Yeah, just goes to show just how broken your chows can be in this game. Alright, on to the next race. Let's see who's next in the cycle. It's Sonic over here. Sonic in all caps and an exclamation point. So we did, what was that? We did Garnet. What was Garnet we did? And now Onyx. Or did we do Onyx already?
I don't think so.
Alright, we'll do Onyx with Sonic. If it's a repeat, I'll just back out. I'm honestly just having fun. Just watching my simulator happen. Oh yeah, we just did this one. Never mind. Let me exit. Whoops! So you yoink Sonic out of there. Alright, jewelry. So it's the last one then. Oh man. This got me thinking about wanting to play Leash Chao again. Alright, Diamond. Yeah, that's what it is. Diamond. That's like the entire obstacle course, I think. Where do you get all those emotes, dude?
Someone gifted me a sub for that VTuber post that I mentioned following.
Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, Diamond time. This, I believe, incorporates everything that...
Why? Who wants to know? Shifty look, shifty look, shifty look.
Look at all that. They got hit. I know they're getting spooked, but no, I always find it funny that those things would just bonk their heads, and that's why they go down. Oh, look at that. Look at Sonic just climbing up the ladder faster. Ah, yes. This is peak content right here. Also, I do think it's possible that if there are no fruit in the Chao Garden itself, the Chao actually does do this in the Chao Garden. It shakes off the fruit, or the nuts rather. I thought they were fruit, but they eat nuts. Look at Sonic. He's being a sport. He's going the long way when he could have just been cutting corners. Look at that. Look at that purple ball in his head. Alright, let's see. It's time for the Are You an Idiot quest here. Let's see, a blueberry. Oh man, this is a... Of course. Of course it would make sense if somebody picked up Sonic, because all they saw was the color. These guys are actually pretty fast, considering. It seems like we lost explodes again. Yay! Also, a lot of the detail there with like the waterfall. Just stuff that you just would like to see more in like a future like iteration of this game. It's a nice theme for this. Of course, you want a big old jump, you can just push the A button to fly faster. Because swimming is a lot longer of an animation than it is actually flying. Like if you could get some real distance with the flying, you could just bypass a majority of this river.
Yeah.
As expected. Oh no! Oh no! Sakurai! Sakurai!
I guess I missed all except for the end of the race, which you mentioned flying can surpass most of the swimming.
Yeah, flying is, I think, just objectively faster than, Oh no, he fell! Get back up! Losers only stay down!
I think flying is the Chad stat.
It's a Chad stat. You want to skip the level? Fly over it. It's just a picture of like the Chao's head pasted over the Chad body, the Giga Chad. All right, well that does it for the jewel races. I don't know why I selected it, but yeah. So the jewel races are pretty straightforward. I think they're just like more difficult versions of the beginner race. Challenge race is where things get interesting. They get all thematic and stuff. So we'll start off with Shattuck because turn order. And we're going to go in this order. So we're going to go from the top to the bottom. And there's a little interesting stuff to go with each one. So this one's challenge the strong gold and silver rivals. So they have a bit of like somewhat of like a challenge specific to the Chaos you're fighting. It's a real good a way to cause some excitement. Because when you go through these ones for the first time, each of those squares are question marks. Because you have to unlock them by winning each race. So it's always interesting, like, oh man, what type of Chaos am I going to be fighting next? Obviously, my Chao is way more superior, as you can see here. Oh no, he got hit. It's fine, it's fine. He's giving everyone else a chance. Alright, get up, man. Please. Thank you. Okay. Alright, let's see. So he's in 6th place right now. He just watched someone get Sakurai. And look at that.
Twice.
Twice, yeah. Look at that. 1st place. Just those big old Chad all over them right there. So yeah, this is pretty much the same map, but you're just fighting against the gold people.
With some silver.
Also, I think the music's slightly different. Could be wrong, but I love this track.
Oh, I think it is. I think it also changes for specifically for the Light Hero and Dark One Cups too.
Personally, I think between all the tracks, my favorite one is the not this one, but the other one, the more advanced version of like the beginner race tracks. If we end up hearing that again, I'll explain why. There's like a certain part of the track that just sounds so good. I know it's like very childish like tones, but you know the music's pretty good. I don't know who did the music. I don't know if it was like Jun Senoi who did like most of the Sonic battle tracks, but whoever did these ones, they did a solid job of encapsulating the innocence of these Chao and also being catchy. Because for all intents and purposes, they could have just made this extremely kiddie and not have like a single like catchy tune to it. All right, going down the river. Yay! Remember, Shattuck, you're better than them. Alright. But also think about this: if they had a phone game with this type of mentality, they could have different tracks instead of this always being the same track. Just think about it. Think about it. We could have different locations. You could have the Chaos racing in City Escape, avoiding the gun truck too. a Chao Garden of the new generation. It's super super dangerous.
This is literally the same track we did just before, like turn for turn.
Exactly. But we're fighting gold
but with
people.
Gold and silver.
I just realized it. Yeah. And the Chao that you see that I'm using for Shattuck, that's a black shiny Chao. So one of the most rarest ones too. I'm flexing on you guys because it took me a long time to get those, and it's not easy. All right, then we have here He Returns. I don't know what that means or what that's referring to.
Sonic Adventure 1 Chao. He was a very intimidating Chao in the first game.
Really?
He actually half the race just sitting at the start. They did not implement that here, but he could just blaze through in moments.
In Adventure 1?
Yes.
Wow. I never knew that. I never really paid attention. Like, sorry, but in my opinion, Adventure 1's Chao Garden races, to me, felt really forgettable. This one felt like these tracks had more personality, as opposed to the ones from Adventure 1. That's just me personally speaking here. So I didn't really
actually prettier there. I mean, like, in general, this is still the better Chao Garden, but still.
Oh, by all means. By all means, the Chao Gardens were way bigger in Adventure 1 compared to what we got here. But in terms of like recognizing them for what they were, like, you know, they stood out more. Also, yeah, that's news to me. I didn't know that. I guess when we eventually look at the Adventure 1 races, I'll take a look to see if I can see him. So he was just a Chao that did nothing, and then all of a sudden started blazing through.
Yep. I guess you could consider him the boss.
Huh. Interesting. Well, that's an idea I can hold on to. Is there a name that the Chao has?
I can't remember.
But he looks kind of intimidating with the half eye stare. But considering that this is like the early one where it says he returns, no challenge. Chaos Zero completely just annihilates him.
Well, he is also the second to last challenge.
Yeah, he's that green dot on the map.
Oh yeah, he's way ahead of others.
Yeah. I never understood why they had to walk in this section. I don't know why they couldn't have just run. But,
so they don't jump.
I mean, I get it when they pick it up, but, you know, just run to it.
I just love when they walk through something and it just shoots up into the air.
Yeah. No reason whatsoever. Oh, man. But yeah, so going back on the whole deal with the Chao type of, like, games for the next generation, they definitely, they should do that. They're sitting on gold mine now. It's, if they were to monetize anything, just monetize getting rare eggs. People would love that.
Chao tournaments.
Yeah, Chao tournaments.
Karate Kai.
Exactly. You know, just like, evolve into like beating each other up, and then all of a sudden, like, this Chao has an AK-47. It's like, whoa.
we get Chao commentary.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Like... Oh man, just imagine that. And oh yeah, you know the Street Fighter, whatchamacallit, the Street Fighter introductions when they start walking in like the cage match. Just imagine one of the Chao just walking in there. Just walking in there,
just out the tongue at the other one.
Yeah. Like Jury. Oh man. Yeah, as you can tell, that Gray Chao made in second. I think he's always guaranteed to always be in front of the rest of the group. They're just a bunch of nobodies. Alright, back to cheese. So we did the gold one, we did the he returns, and then we got the I'm trying. I'm trying, okay. I think it is impossible to even get these Chao naturally in the game.
Yeah, same thing with the animals.
Oh yeah, the animal race? Yeah. But it would have been so cool to actually do that. Because they're just using like, they're using like the model of Omochao from the game and just putting it in here.
Well, it's a natural fit, so unlike the animal, they actually can do what the Chao can do.
Look at this easy clap over here. Watch as my child destroys the robotic children.
Robots interfering! She's superior!
Before the race, we installed a virus exe. That's why they're all slow. You know, Sonic Frontiers, at the time of this recording, Frontiers just had a trailer drop for their story stuff, and they showed a little tiny cute rock Chao thingy. And you know, what are the odds that they bring a Chao garden into the game? Oh, you know how cool that would be?
It's Sega.
I know it's Sega, but imagine. Imagine if Sega decided to not do a Sega thing. It'd be cool. I would just love them to have Chao come back. You imagine if they pulled a Pokemon and it's like, it's compatible with the GameCube was a controller thing. If you buy this external device, carry over all your Chao from the GameCube game into the Switch.
Unfortunately, even with all the advancements, this wouldn't be the first time they tried a quote-unquote Chao garden. Because the Wii Nights game also had a Chao-esque style thing. It was just not the same.
Oh, it's the little like dream thingies, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Very cute concept that they brought the little animals that you pick up in the game. They're actually way faster than I remember them being. Look at that.
Well, one of them is a rat. Oh, the cheetah.
Yeah.
But how's the gorilla running with the cheetah?
And I don't think these things can actually trip, so they have a huge advantage.
I don't think they also didn't add anything that made them stumble in general because they didn't want to make it look like that they were actually reskinned Chaos.
Yeah, because they probably have like a set speed, and then they're like, okay, just go to this trajectory, go to this location. That's it. Oh, dude, imagine this. To have more interactivity with your Chao when you're racing, if your Chao is near another Chao, you just push a button to punch him out of the way. You messed with the wrong Chao.
They should be able to do that themselves, depending on how you raise them.
Yeah. Like, you know, that's one thing that people don't realize. Like, look at Cheese's Chao. Look at Cream's Chao. Those Chao are they're like dangerous. they can
in all of reality.
Yeah, there's a reason why Cheese is the strongest character in Sonic Advance 2. Completely breaks the game.
That's why heroes never let him get any use.
Yeah, he's too powerful. Alright, so that was our animal friend race with that particular character. We're going to Shattuck this time. And now we have the cockroaches. The cockroach Chao group. Interesting. Again, I don't know how to get these cockroaches. I don't even think it's possible. No, the antennas are like an animal thing, right?
I believe so.
How would you even get the antennas though? Oh. Well, they look like black shiny Chaos. So
maybe an exclusive one to Adventure 1. There are a few set animals exclusive to both games.
There was, I think, in the Dreamcast version, you were able to get a Tails Chao, but in order for you to do that, you had to be at the time with like not Sword Art Online. Was it what's that Sega game that's online?
Oh, that was on the GameCube too.
It was.
Yes.
What's the name?
So you could have gotten it.
Could have gotten it, but I was too young and didn't have access to the internet.
Star Online 1 and 2.
What was the game?
Fantasy Star Online.
There you go. Fantasy Star Online. I remember reading up on that years later. And you could get a Tails Chao. I'm pretty sure the programming for the Tails Chao is in the game itself. But, you can't do it naturally within the game. You have to do something with that particular game. I forgot what it was, though.
It's an event I think you could even do offline, unlike the Amy one. I think it's also
Oh yeah, the Amy Chao as well.
that one I think is locked because it was an online event.
Yeah.
I think.
But thankfully, you're able to do the Sonic Chao in game. Sakurai. Anyway,
The Shadow Chao and the Night Chao and the Green Chao.
Shadow
The
Chao.
was missing.
I think Shadow Chao. The only way you're able to get the Shadow Chao is just by petting it a whole bunch, just with Shadow.
No, it's not any dark.
I think it's
You
specifically
gotta give
Shadow.
it a lot of speed.
Because
No, I don't
go ahead.
specifically Shadow. I don't believe it's specifically Shadow.
Oh, I thought
It's
it
just gotta be a dark type.
Because I know when you pet Sonic between Sonic and Shadow, that's how you get the spikes. And I think if it's specifically Shadow, you get the little red thing in the middle.
It's just how much speed they get with the drives on the animal. With the drives. If you give them all speed, they grow quills. They turn dark and become speed, and the quills bend upwards.
Ah, I see. Well, it's time to face against the eggs, which, again, I don't think it's possible to actually get this in the game. You can give them an eggshell to put on their head, but they cannot be eggs.
This brings up a lot of questions.
Yeah. Also, these eggs are pretty fast. I'm not gonna lie. These guys are doing the same amount of speed, almost. Were they injected with hormones? No! No! Oh no. Oh no, he tripped again! Oh no, no, he's just doing that to cause, tense, you know? He didn't want to make it too easy. Oh my goodness, are we gonna have the first loss of the video? And of all things, it's gonna be this Chao. Being beaten by not even infants? Oh my goodness. It's down to the wire. Get in there, come on. Don't disappoint me. Come on, go ahead and catch up, please. Go ahead and show them that you're not a beta male, you're a Chad over here. Come on. Alright, here we go. Oh my goodness. Is this really what happens when Sakurai is in control? No! He got second! That's what happens when you're out of work for, what, how many years? You end up tripping twice, and eggs beat you. Oh my goodness. I would be more disappointed, but it is what it is. Watch, the egg actually reveals itself to be that one Chao. Alright, so next we have the skeleton group. So that is definitely going to be an interesting one.
Don't be scary skeletons, it's almost Halloween. Just one more month to go and then everybody will scream.
Also, they have the nighttime aesthetic with the spooky props. Oh no, Cheese got knocked out. Is there a stat that lets you get up sooner?
I have no idea.
Okay. That's like I think the only time besides falling on your back at the very end that that ever becomes an issue. Oh! I've never seen that happen before! I've never seen that happen before! I've never seen that happen before.
Well, that was interesting.
Yeah, that was interesting. Yeah, definitely. Ah, he tripped. Alright. Yeah. I have the audio muted on my TV, so I'm actually going to be in sync with whatever the stream is showing.
Except for the button presses and the screaming and with the blip, 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 blip.
Yeah, when I'm actually looking at the TV screen, that's when I shift gears for that. But like the audio I'm hearing is straight from the capture. Like when it comes to these Chao, minus the that one failure, I don't really have to do much. But
Don't claim your Chao.
There has to be one idiot who picks up that Sonic doll. there's literally a bunch of correct options, and then there's that one who's like, Sonic's triangle, right? Definitely, though, if they end up coming out with a mobile game for Chao, I will definitely... That will be my one exception for having multiple app games. Something I haven't brought up yet, but like Chao are pretty much the one gateway in my life that made me appreciate cute things. And as I've gotten older and softer, they've warmed into my heart even more. I love how the Chao just decides not to cut corners. He's like, I'm gonna go the long way. Alright. So let's go for the blue path. And there's nothing that dictates what color they go to. It's just random. Okay. The way that you talked originally made it seem like you were the Chao expert.
I just remember what I saw in video.
Yeah, that's another race in the bag. Alright. Now for the next one, it is gonna be Sonic's turn to shine. Okay, and it's gonna be against the pumpkin group. Which the pumpkins you are able to do, you're able to have in the game. The pumpkins are really expensive though.
Yeah, but you can always come up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, with Knuckles. With Knuckles, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys are actually legitimately somewhat fast. They're doing the tier 3 run. Ah yes. That was always a run killer. Back then when I used to have the Chaos just kind of like just fast enough to barely clear these. Whenever that portion of the race hit my Chao, I was like, okay, resetting. Because I'm not gonna win otherwise. Good to know that despite the fact that these are like with the creepy aesthetic, the trees are still the same. And basically due to one of the variables that could happen here, I remember one time one of the Chaos got stuck so much on the tree, they were there for maybe what, 10 seconds? Just running in place trying to get to the nut that landed. It's like, dude, please, he's getting in front of you. There's this tree in the way. Walk around it.
I don't understand.
You mean walk through it? Okay, tonk. Okay, we got the triangular. Again, there's gonna be that one idiot that thinks picking up the square one is the correct choice. See, just imagine if you had an online component with this one, and you entered it, you're always gonna have that one Chao, that like a huge whale pumps like a whole bunch of steroids in, and they're gonna be T-posing all the way to the end. Because that happened in Fall Guys, dude. When Fall Guys got super popular during that 1 week before Among Us showed up, I still remember to this day, there was like one of the Alpha Rad videos. As soon as the race started, you saw somebody T-posing and speeding all the way to the end. And I was like, wow,
Yeah,
really?
before the race even started.
Wait, what?
Sometimes before the race even started.
Exactly. So I was like, what's the point of playing the game if you're just gonna do that? You're not impressing anybody.
And thankfully, before Among Us completely overtook them, they got all the hacking kicked out.
Yeah, and then they had to cover up people's gamer tag names. Alright, let's see. You gonna fall through there? Oh no, he tripped! Oh well, take your time, man. Take your time. Alright, go. There is a I've seen it before, but it is possible for your Chao to trip at the finish line. But because once your Chao hits like the finish line area, he will automatically get back up. Like not even an animation. He just rip and goes right back into walking animation. All right. With that one done, we go back into Shattuck time. And our next one is the Ghost Group, which this one's also possible to get. You just have to give your Chao, I think, what was it? There was like a little ghost thing, right? A little ghost animal.
You can give it a bat to remove the legs, and you can give it a sea monster to get the flame.
Yeah. Cool touches, though. I really like that. Unfortunately, you can't keep the flame if you're a hero Chao. That would have been really cool, though. No, they don't have a graphic for that. Again, something they could fix in a mobile game. Yeah, this Chao's head is humongous, though. It's got like a little bit of that supersonic hair going on there.
Look at the supersonic Chao wings.
It would be cool though if eating the nuts actually increased your stats in real time. It's like your stamina stat just goes up. Oh no, everyone's tripping today. Oh, he's tripping again. The nut.
Starting match with the eggs.
Wait, what?
Don't worry, it's not at the start of the match with the eggs.
Yeah. I fear no Chao, but those things scare me. Yeah, I think that the eggs were like the fastest thing we've seen so far. What a weird power creep, because everything else after that has been pretty slow in comparison. So, I think like I would really love to get like an officially licensed was it the Chao plush?
I have that shell figurine.
Well, yeah, that came from with like the cheese or the cream and cheese one. That's specifically cheese though.
I don't think it had a bow tie.
Did it not?
Not the one I got.
Oh, so you got like a generic one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm getting word from my folks. I need to take care of something. So after this race is over, we'll take a break, and then we'll come back and finish the rest of these. So, give more content, I guess. Besides, I think the really interesting ones just end up being in the hero and dark ones, because I think that's where the challenge really does ramp up for these specific events. And we'll call it there for now.
Yep, exactly. But most of these have been the same, just with or without a certain gimmick.
Exactly. Okay, so I will be back in a bit. Take like a 30-minute break or so, and then I'll be back. So stay tuned, I guess. Let me go ahead and put this here.